Hey everybody, this is a Strat-O-Matic playoff game between the Great White Northmen, who are visiting the Chiba City Blues. This is a 1974 IFL playoff game. The Chiba City team has Charlie Johnson at quarterback, Charlie Sanders at tight end, Golden Richards at one wide receiver, and Lance Rensel at the other wide receiver. Their halfbacks are Alvin Maxson and Cleo Miller. Cleo Miller's the halfback. Alvin Maxson is the fullback. So here we go. This game was already played. I was a coach of Chiba City, but I'm going ahead and doing a broadcast. I'm trying to capture some of these games for posterity and put them somewhere we can watch them later on. First play of the game after the kickoff is a crossing pattern to Lance Rensel that turns into a dump off, and it's a 16-yard gain as Alvin Maxson catches it out of the backfield. First and 10 out to the Chiba City 45. It's a run call, curled to Golden Richards, incomplete. 3-minute zone. I'm playing this on 1.5 times speed, so this is should be a really crisp broadcast, maybe 35, 40 minutes at the most, probably less, because there'll be times where I can fast forward. Curl to Golden Richards again, another run call, and that's a 15-yard pickup. Charlie Johnson has a nice card for this era, low turnovers, and he connects there. So here we go, 13:30 to go, first quarter, opening drive, pass to Golden Richards again, incomplete. That'll be 2nd and 10. The Blues have advanced to the Northmen's 40-yard line. Maxson goes off tackle here. It's a pass call, picks up 3 yards. This league uses, each team is assigned a stock team's defensive cards in this era. Off tackle draw left to Maxson, picks up 2. That'll bring up 4th and 5 at the Great White Northmen's 35. A little bit far for a field goal. They'll go pro set, stick with Cleo Miller and Alvin Maxson. And it looks like it's going to be a flat pass to Golden Richard. Nope, to Cleo Miller. Guessed right. Receiver reading, picks up 8, first down. Huge play there. 1st and 10 at the Great White Northman 27. You like to get on the board on your opening drive if you can. It's a run call, off tackle right to Maxson, picks up 6. Maxson's run 3 times for 11 yards today. 2nd and 4. Got a short pass to Lance Rensel, the ex-Cowboy. It's a run call, incomplete, and an injury. Chiba City's all-pro guard Tom Mack is out for the game with a bicep pull. That'll hurt as he's replaced by a 0-0 guard. 3rd and 4. Crossing pattern to Rensel again. Guessed right, but it's a 7 on Charlie Johnson's card, and that's a 16-yard gain. Not a lot of hits. I mean, the completion percentages were lower than they are today for this era, but not a lot of picks either. He protected the ball in 1974. So Johnson starts off a nice 4-7 for 55 yards. 1st and goal at the 5. Off tackle right to Maxson. Guessed wrong, and it's a 5-yard touchdown run for Alvin Maxson. Chiba goes up 7-0. Chiba City takes a early 7-0 lead against the Great White Northmen. Nick Wolf is the coach of the Northmen and gives me a nice drive. And the key play, of course, was the 4th down pickup. So here we go. Chiba City kicks off. And it'll be returned out to the 10 by Hubert Ginn. Maybe he's related to Ted Ginn. Maybe an uncle? Probably not related. There's more than one Ginn. Here we go. The Great White Northmen, their lineup: Bob Greasy at quarterback, Tim Kwalik at tight end, Ken Burrow, and I think it's going to be Randy Vataha at wide receiver, Don Woods and John Brockington in the backfield. Off tackle right to Brockington, lands on a bad roll and a 6, no gain against the defensive cards. There's a picture of Vataha on his card. He's got a nice card. Don Woods gets a pitch out right. He only picks up 1. Ed Budd's 4 run rating as a guard doesn't make the block against the white die 6. So all the stats are based off real players that played on that year, and it makes it really fun to draft your own team. There's also stock leagues out there, but this is a draft league. Screen right to Don Woods. Linebacker in zone, extra short gain, and he's a 0. So that is a 19-yard pickup. Great White Northmen have a first down and 10 at the 40. Up the middle to Brockington for 3 yards. Guessed right. 2nd and 7. Don Woods has a nice card, the ex-Charger. Off tackle right to Woods. There it is. Guessed wrong. Picks up 5. 3rd and 2. Chiba City keys Brockington, and it is a run to Brockington up the middle, no gain. And Great White will punt near midfield. 40-yard kick. Al Dodd is the returner, and he returns at 13 yards out to the 25. 1st and 10, Chiba City. With a 7-point lead, they'd like to keep the pressure on and keep racking up the points. Screen right to Cleo Miller. Guessed right, picks up 4. Johnson starting off a nice 5 of 8 so far for 59 yards. Good to excellent as you see the cards for the Northmen. Crossing pattern to Renzel turns into a dump off and goes to Cleo Miller. He's got his 3rd catch of the game. That one for 10 yards. 1st and 10 out to the 39. A post to Charlie Sanders. Defender X plus 29 if he's beaten, but he's not. Jake Scott's 6 is not going to be beaten. It's the linebacker in zone, not the defender. So that free safety hanging back there did well. Off tackle draw to Alvin Maxson, picks up 11 on a short gain. He's got a short gain on 7. Out to midfield. Crossing pattern to Renzel, defender extra plus 15. Every roll is going Chiba City's way so far. As that time, Nelson Muncie's 4 is beaten by the white die 6 or die 5. 1st and 10 to the 35. Bomb to Lance Renzel. Nobody's in the zone, but it's incomplete as it hit a blank. 7 and 12 for 84 yards so far for Johnson. 2nd and 10. Another short pass to Renzel. Four-minute zone. Oh, it's a dump off. Long gain. Touchdown as Golden Richards takes it 35 yards. Like I said, every roll going Chiba City's way so far. Not only did it go to, hit a long gain on the dump off, but it hit a receiver that could go all the way, so you didn't have to worry about it stopping after if it went to a halfback or something like that. So 14-0. Chiba's up early in the first quarter. Great White Northmen need to shake off the shock and put together a nice drive here to get back in the game. Off tackle right, guess wrong. Only picks up 5. We haven't seen a short gain or a big run yet for Woods or Brockington. They're both capable. Run call, off tackle right to Brockington. That loses a yard. 3rd and 6. 1:30 to go in the quarter. Brockington and Woods are double covered, but it's a pitch out left to Woods. And again, the dreaded 6 there. No gain, another punt. It's a bad one, too. 26-yard punt. Al Dodd takes it 11 yards, and Chiba City will start in Great White Northman territory, leading 14-0 already. Things couldn't be going any better for Chiba City. Short pass to Richards. Oh, man, almost spoke too soon there. That was an interception split. 2-3-8's a pick. on those cards, but it's a 9 roll, so it just missed. Incomplete. Curl to Golden Richards again. Again, there's 4 men in zone. Guessed right. Turns into a dump off. This time it's incomplete on the quarterback's card. 3rd and 10. Looks like Maxon's going to go for an off tackle. Containment could be a play here. Oh, but the linebacker's moved, and it's Snake Eyes. 66 yards. It's actually going to be a 44-yard touchdown, a 46-yard touchdown run, as that's where they were on the field. And Chiba City, just red hot right now, getting the rolls. What a time for a Snake Eyes with no containment there. It was a white die 3, so it would have broken containment regardless. And suddenly, just like that, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns for Chiba City, and they are up 21-0. Still early in the game. If you're going to fall behind, you might as well fall behind early. So Great White again needs to get on the board here. Off tackle right to Woods, doesn't hit a short gain. It's only +3. So guessed wrong. Woods ran 5 times for only 14 yards. Definitely off the pace of what he normally does. Screen right to Woods. Well, there he goes. Picks up 8 yards and a first down. Greasy now 2 for 2. Got to open it up a little bit. Greasy does have high interception numbers. So screen left to Ken Burrow that picks up 6. Second and 4. Out to the 37. So that's probably why Nick is avoiding a lot of passing because of the high picks and his good running backs. That's a guest run by Brockington that picks up 3. So it's 3rd and 1. Bomb to Ken Burrow. A run call, but it's incomplete. So there you see the interceptions on Greasy's card. Even guessed wrong. It's a lot of picks. 36-yard punt. Dodd takes it 57 yards. Goodness gracious. Just one after another, things are going Chiba City's way. That's going to give them the ball 1st and 10 at the 19. Looks like an off-tackle run to Maxon. Defensive nose tackle, 0 plus 6, and Mike McCoy makes the play. Another off-tackle to Maxon. Guess wrong picks up 3. 3rd and 7. 10:30 to go in the half. Short pass to Rensel. Guessed right, 4 minute zone. It's a dump off. Another dump off. One for a long gain for a 35-yard touchdown. This one is for 16-yard touchdown to Cleo Miller. And that makes it 28-0. When it rains, it pours. And it's snowing up in the Great White North right now. So they are getting the storm of the century, courtesy of the Chiba City Blues. 28-0 now. 9:54 to go in the half. Pitch out right to Don Woods, and Ed Too Tall Jones makes the play. He's only rated a 4 in his rookie year here, but that's perfect. Oh, wait a minute. Quick out left to Kowalczyk, and it's intercepted on the defensive cards. 2 through 7 split on a 4, and like I said, when it rains, it pours. Bomb to Lance Rensel, guessed wrong. Defender extra +27, touchdown. Just like that, it's 35-0, pending the extra point. And Don Cockcroft is a very good kicker for this era. Nick says the call for Harris is out, so he might be looking to his backup quarterback. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The call is out for Frank Reich, not for Harris. Frank Reich, who is, of course, the quarterback of that great comeback when the Oilers were leading the Bills like 35-3 at halftime, and they lost. So here we go. Off tackle right to Don Woods, picks up only 2. Again, there's just no breaks so far for Great White. 35-0 in a playoff game. Pitch out right to Woods. Offensive onside guard +7 or +1, and doesn't make the block. 3rd and 7. Oh, and another interception. Are you kidding me? 9 on the defensive cards on a short pass. Chiba City takes it back to the Great White 42. Folks, This is getting ugly. Off-tackle right to Maxon picks up 5, even with a linebacker in zone. So every time Chiba City gets a split, they're getting the favorable outcome. Every time Great White gets a split, they're failing the test, and they're getting a bad outcome. That's just bad luck. 2nd and 5, 6:18 to go in the half. Screen right to Cleo Miller, loses 4 and an injury. This time it's Jake Scott. That 6-rated free safety is out, replaced by a 0. That's a bad injury. 3rd and 9. Crossing pattern to Renzel, incomplete. And they'll try a field goal, a long one. This has got very little chance of making it, and it's bad. But there's a penalty offsides, as Great White was not lined up correctly. So now it's 4th and 4. Instead of trying another field goal, now that containment's not in effect, they'll try it. That's a bomb to Renzel, guessed right. Long gain straight on the defensive cars. There's nobody in zone, and it's 42-0. Turn out the lights, folks. The party's over. Let's speed this up to 2 times speed. See if I can keep up with the play-by-play. So 42-0. That is defensive tackle 0 plus 5, no gain. Incomplete, guessed right on a flat pass, 3rd and 10. That is a 7-yard must run on 3rd and 10, and it's going to be a punt, 4th and 3. So here we go, folks. It looks like maybe I'll move this up a little bit because I'm going to bring in my backup halfbacks. Going as fast as we can here. 3rd and 2. 2 minutes to go in the half. 42-0. Screen picks up a yard. Go for it just to try to burn the clock out. This quarterback sneak. It's going to be guessed right. -2 if I remember right. And sure enough, there it is. And now we're going to see Great White get some action. Here we go. 1st down, 7-yard pass. They get it past midfield. 1 minute to go. 6-yard pickup. It's a 1st down, out down to the Chiba City's 43, 37 seconds left in the half. Square out left to Randy Vitaja, picks up 7. 2nd and 3, pitch out right to John Woods, picks up 6. There's a penalty, and they accept it on the offside penalty. 22 seconds to go in the half. They'd like to at least get a field goal here. Sideline right to Ken Burrow, 2-minute zone. 15 seconds to go. Not using their timeouts, as since it's 42-0, you're not really expecting much, but you got to keep playing. You never know. 8 seconds to go, 3rd and 5. Fly to Randy Vitaja, incomplete. And they'll try a field goal. David Ray, and it's shanked. Not a very good kicker for this era. So here we go. Let's go ahead and fast forward this a little bit. I would like to show the touchdown drive. Later on, I got a field goal. So in further action, let's fast forward to this area. So here we go. Great White North driving, 3:36 to go in the 3rd quarter, 45-0 lead for Chiba City. Pitch out right to Woods, picks up 6, 3rd and 4. slant to Ted Qualick, picks up 12. Great White loses Robert Woods, the left tackle. It's a run call. Curl Durante Vataha, long gain on the receiver reading. That's a 40-yard touchdown, and Great White is on the board. They try the onside kick. It's no good. It's 45-7. Let's fast forward it a little bit more. Later on, the fourth quarter, just a lot of punts and stuff like that. Here we got a 1st and 10, Great White in Chiba City territory at the 12, 8:24 to go. Be nice to get that second touchdown. 6-yard pickup. 8:06 to go, 3rd and 4. Up the middle to Brockington, no gain. They're going to go for it on 4th and 4. Pitch out left to Woods, and it's in. Don Woods takes it in 12 yards for Great White North's second touchdown of the game. That makes it 45-14. And later on, Chiba City will get a field goal on this drive. So let's take a look at that. Then we'll just call it a day. But it was just nothing but bad luck for Great White. Chiba City had all the rolls. Brought in their backup running back and half fullback. So Larry Smith gets some action. Perry Williams got a lot of action. Just trying to keep the clock moving, keep the ball rolling. And they'll get the last score of the game on this drive, which is a 36-yard field goal by Don Cockcroft. And that's the way the game ended, folks. 48-13. Chiba City advances to their first IFL Super Bowl. There really wasn't much that Nick could have done differently with all those rolls going against him. On the day, Bob Greasy, I think, threw 3 or 4 picks. There's his 4th one of the day. Guessed right, straight interception on 10. So he finished 13 of 25 for 140, a touchdown and 4 picks. Charlie Johnson will just knee it out from here, as he had the game of his life. So we'll take a couple knees, and that'll be the way it ends, folks. Johnson, 14 of 22 for 232 and 4 touchdowns. Only 1 pass thrown in the second half. And on the other side, you saw Greasy with the 4 picks. So not much you can do about that. Some unlucky rolls. Chiba City wins it going away, 48-14. And that is the game, folks. I'll shut down the broadcast. Thanks for watching.